This is a mukbang.
It's time to put the city on my back right now. Can't say I'm a stable girl, I'm back right now. I need everyone with me on max right now. Ain't no way in hell I'ma relax right now. Gotta make it bigger than it really is. I know there's some people who won't get to see it. I ain't never wanna inspire the kids, but I see they following me, so be it. It's time to put the city on my back right now. I say I'm a stable girl, I'm back right now. I need everyone with me on max right now. Ain't no way in hell I'ma relax right now.
That's what he's there for.
I'll do my best to keep that on track.
Sure thing.
What you fucking with?
I don't know. He's tearing something up.
You know nothing about media, do you? When it comes to sound effects and editing and...
I wasn't tearing nothing.
He was tearing some shit up.
All right, I'm not about to do this.
What did you playing with down there?
Can you do the greeting?
That is a neat thing to have when Cardo's around. Listen, don't get fired today. Don't get fired. You need to use the restroom right now?
I already went.
You sure?
I was trying to hurry. I'm on my 4th liter of water.
Don't drink no more water.
Why would I not drink water?
Because you're doing the podcast and you pee-pee a
How many
lot.
people you slept with?
What does that got to do with
Because
pee-peeing
I'm
a lot?
still on one hand. I need to look pretty.
More than I can count.
See? 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 See?
Maybe you need to sleep with more people. Stop pee-peeing so much. I don't know.
I'm trying to get there, but y'all trying to keep me ugly.
You can't.
Who trying to keep you ugly?
Y'all.
You think water's gonna make you pretty?
It'll help.
Liquor makes you pretty.
Hey, listen. You know the moniker.
You liquor
I'll
a bitch up
drink,
enough.
But the last
And
time I
look.
drunk, they stopped me. I had a thing of Cavassier, right? LT's like,
I had a thing of Cavassier.
LT was like, you can't drink this. Say less.
Why?
I drunk 3/4 of it.
Hey, 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 hey.
It wasn't even for it. Hey, you did too many hey.
I hate these niggas.
Carter was in the middle of saying
I
something,
know.
some shit. I don't know. Something about how you was drinking. I don't know. How you doing today?
I'm good now. Whenever I can disrupt somebody else's energy, I'm good.
I did feel good.
Yes.
That makes sense. Well, this is the Pretty Not Sure podcast, and we are back again, guys. I hope you have been enjoying this ride. This is still very new to us. You know, we learning as we go.
Yes.
But all that bullshit aside, I'm your host, Todrick.
And I'm solo.
And we in this bitch with my nigga Cardo. What's that, man? How y'all feeling?
I'm all right. Y'all don't respect me, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm a deal with it.
I respect everybody. That don't mean you won't get dissed.
Cap.
That don't mean you won't get fired.
I mean, yeah. Only thing about firing Carter is we don't pay Carter.
Yeah.
So it's like it don't mean
But
nothing.
it still feels nice to say.
When we start paying,
Now, I'm going to fire him a couple times before we start paying.
like nigga, the money short. We got five Carter.
I'm fired, bro.
We got five Carter now.
You get up one more time
You
to
see how
go
they
use
just
that
fire
bathroom.
If we
Interns.
fire him one time,
You see
we
how
fire
they
him now,
fire
we won't have to
interns?
pay him on the 12th. We'll hire him back after that and say he missed the payroll. That's what I'm saying. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, you miss payroll,
God,
bro.
we're gonna wait 3 weeks. Anyway, man, it's been an eventful few days. There's a lot of stupid shit on the internet right now.
Yeah, it's been a lot of stupid shit on the internet.
Shit. Before we get to all of it, before I even get to talking the shit that I care about, what do you got on your mind, sir?
How close you were to my face in that old video. It's still stuck in my head. We were watching a video earlier before we started the podcast of us doing our thing that we used to do a lot.
I didn't
you know.
record that video.
We were singing and rapping and we were doing.
It's a video on this
Yeah.
channel.
Don't
Actually, if you scroll down,
if
if you scroll all the way down, the video's named "Keep Trying." It's an old ass video of me and him and my other brother Ray. Shout out Ray. And
I'm gonna flag the video.
I don't give a
I'm gonna
fuck.
report that shit.
Report it, nigga. I don't give a shit.
When I tell you,
He gonna report his own podcast page.
they had the camera to my face.
Very
like this.
productive.
Look, they had the camera. Y'all, not you, Raymond, our other brother. Everybody else in a good view of the camera, right?
Sometimes when
they
you
put the
see
camera,
ugly that
they don't
surprises you
they
wanna
don't
share
like
it,
me
right?
Because I'm cuter than all of them. So they be trying to make me look bad and embarrass me. So when it was my turn to be in front of the camera, The camera's this close to my face.
That hand that's reaching across, that's Carlos. All I'm going to see is big brown hand. Yeah, drink is more important right now.
Remember how I was telling you that Tisha Campbell has great comedic timing?
Yeah.
I feel like I have great comedic timing.
You funny.
But you and Carter always interrupting my great comedic timing.
See, that's not comedic timing.
Oh, let's go.
It is comedic timing.
No, it's
Y'all are just
not.
oblivious to what's going on
No
around
one
you.
will interrupt comedic timing.
These are
That is
facts.
what
That's
makes
not
it comedic
true.
timing.
People in the background always interrupting comedic timing.
When? Name a
Case
time.
in point.
Yeah, put this.
Me?
He's not people.
Let me tell you something.
He's
I'm
Carter.
afraid of you motherfuckers.
He's a person.
You're fired.
I don't know why that felt good.
You ain't even say
Like he deserved it. I don't know why.
See, you have no concept of how the camera sees you.
No. First, before
You
we
know
get
why?
here,
Because
before we
your
get
forehead
here,
is straight up in the
before we
camera,
get
Carter, right
here,
now. Look, you
before
all
we
up
get
in the
here,
camera.
you always take a time out of every episode
To fuck
to
with your
talk
friends.
shit to my friends. I'm not being nice to no more of your guests. I promise you.
I never asked you to.
Every next person you ever invite to this building, I'm going to spend 30 minutes on them.
Okay.
At least.
I might spend 30 minutes laughing.
That's fine. As long as we here. All right, now
I'm not-
now I can laugh at Carter. Go ahead. I got that out. Let's get to it. You have to feel he has support.
How you feeling, Carter?
Anyway.
Do you feel like somebody's on your side now?
We're gonna skip
Nationwide
to
is
42 Doug licking his kids.
That shit is wild. I don't even...
He was way too into it.
Bruh, listen.
I'm talking about he thought it was a lady
My thing is...
and was like, oh, dang, this my kid, but I'm on camera.
Bruh, my
No,
thing is
you
like...
know, seriously, he licked that baby like he was eating pussy.
He peaches and cream that baby, man.
Like-
I don't understand what... Listen, he sucked on that baby neck like a crawfish.
I got
I don't
goosebumps.
understand why he did
I
that.
got goosebumps. I shivered.
Listen, it literally made me uncomfortable. It made me look away from my phone. I was holding my phone like... It made me do that. Like,
I had to check my account because I thought I was on OnlyFans.
Bruh.
Like, what did I describe to this?
and the thing about it is, I don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel no way about how people raise their kids or interact with their children. I don't care about how you show intimacy to your kid. That's your child. But you made it public.
Shout out Tom Brady.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, people always saying how they don't like how what's the appropriate age you should stop kissing your child on the lips, son or daughter.
Brady.
I don't give a damn how long if your child is comfortable with kissing you on the lips and that's the affection you have, do that. But why do you have to put it on camera?
Yeah, because I mean, like, babies are adorable, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if you have a son and it's your baby, I know you're going to kiss that baby. Every time you hold that baby, you're going to kiss that baby. As he grows up, he may be 9, that's your baby.
Right.
I can't say nothing to that. But those moments don't get recorded and shared all the time because it's between you and your baby, right?
Because when you look at your child like this,
Bruh, listen, he licked that nigga like it was sauce on his
tongue-
finger. You
tongue
understand?
like this.
It shook a little bit.
And, look, and, it,
That was
yeah, and it
moving.
lingered after, like, you know, like a.
It's a screenshot of that
was
nigga
like
that's
a-
so wild. His tongue about this long out on the face.
Yeah, he say his tongue went like this.
It looked like the Indian snake. Cause that shit was weird.
And
I could
then
see if he was just like
after
doing it
that,
to be funny and just like licked her face or whatever, licked his face or
His
whatever. But
rant
that was weird. It was weird.
in the wrong place.
Let's not even get there yet, right? I want to ask, like, when do you stop being intimate with your children, or is there inappropriate ways of being intimate with your kids? Do you feel that?
I don't think you ever stop being intimate with your children, but I do think there's inappropriate ways that you can be intimate with your children.
Okay, so for example, let's say that happened in privacy, right? We never saw it.
Here's
Hold
inappropriate.
on. Let's say
Go
that
ahead.
happened in privacy. We never saw it, but someone said it out loud, but we never saw the visual.
But
Would
we
you
heard
feel
about
the
it?
same way?
But we heard about it.
Like someone was like, "Oh yeah, he always licking his babies." Like, you know what I'm saying? Would you feel a different
I
way?
heard about it, word of mouth, then I wouldn't feel no way about it because I don't have a visual.
Me too.
And I can't go off of the word of somebody else being disgusted
My
because
mother,
I don't know.
My mother used to do shit like she was blowing our nose. Like my mom used to literally take her finger and get in our nose. That shit used to annoy the fuck out of us. But that's how she played with our kids. You understand? So it's like, but that shit never happened in public. Like she'll never just catch us while we at a dinner and be like, come here, nigga. No, that's not for people to see.
Here's
we her babies.
Here's an
You
example
understand?
of inappropriateness, and this is not even dealing with touch. I'm gonna bring up the man who used to be in the White House, Trump.
Oh, that nigga weird.
When he said that
He the first 42 dub.
when he said that if she wasn't my daughter,
He fuck her.
that
shit is wild.
That's inappropriate.
That's wild. He said it to a grown ass woman.
That man said,
That's
my
inappropriate.
daughter wasn't my daughter.
We sleep together.
That's gross. That's really gross.
I didn't even want to bring that up. That's some sick shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You see this? So there's a line.
Yeah.
But at the
Busting
same
his
time,
daughter down.
Like he thought of that.
Busting Ivanka down.
He thought of that.
Busting her down.
stop saying that.
And I know Trump's like an entertaining type of person. Like he does shit for entertainment, but
He thought about
to
that.
say that out loud means that it crossed your mind at that point.
That's disgusting.
You don't just think shit like that about your kids, do you? I don't know.
Tell you.
I'm thinking as a daughter, all these times I don't have baths and you helped me wash. What were you doing?
I don't know how we got Trump in here. I don't even want to
But I
think
was
about
just,
Trump.
that was
really
just a
gonna
prime
bust
example.
his daughter
You didn't
down?
even have to touch her or us see you lick her face to know that you wanted to do shit like that.
So okay, that's
You
what
see
you're
what I'm
saying.
saying?
Like when it's inappropriate, even if it's not on video. But I just feel like intimacy between a parent and their child, bro. I think that ain't shit for me to know about. Like I wouldn't have no problem with 42 Doug doing it if I never saw it. I had to see it, and it made me feel weird because nigga.
I shivered.
I was like, nigga, but now I do think the shit online is going a lot farther than I would go. Like someone was like, I pray that baby's not getting touched. I'm like, I don't think he's touching his kids like that. You know what I'm saying? But
You can't say that.
I can't, but I don't feel like it. You know what I
wanna
mean?
Give the nigga a benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, because
But at the
he
same
black and he
time,
got a child. He's a
there's too many
father.
people out here being touched by dads,
I was-
stepdads, uncles, cousins, brothers. There's too many people out here being touched.
I was more worried that he be on pills. Because
No, this baby
The
look like
way-
he tastes good.
the way you did that, like, you had to, for a lapse of judgment, forget you were being recorded. There's no way.
But
you
he
just
posted
did
it.
that. But that's what I'm saying. It was like, it didn't dawn on him like, dang, I'm really licking my kid. Like, it's different because
I'm
like
not gonna
Tom
say I
Brady,
would
he
never.
kisses kids.
Okay, wait.
That's
my youngest
another
brother.
story.
My youngest
because
brother. I feel like I
personally
licked.
wouldn't kiss my kids
I've
in the
licked
mouth.
him plenty of times, but it wasn't like that. It was a, I'm gonna gross you out, kind of like, like.
Yeah.
But
He's
see,
like, you know.
but
what I'm
was
saying?
it on his neck?
No.
See what I'm? That's my whole point. Like it wasn't
Nah, but
in
that
an
nigga used
erogenous
to.
zone.
My brother used to. He was a baby. He used to suck on ears. So when he
In
got
noses.
when he got like 4 to piss him off, I would always grab him by his head and go.
Right.
Because I knew like
So,
that
yeah,
would
like-
piss him off for the day, but it was never like out of affection. You know what I'm saying? It was little nigga, come here. This is what you do.
Was
You done
it
slobbered
his
on my
neck?
shirt.
Was it his?
I
Neck?
ain't never licked no nigga neck before in my
So
life.
you get what I'm saying?
I ain't never licked no girl's daughter's neck, no baby neck. I've never done that. That is weird to me. But
It's salty.
I lick a grown woman neck all day now. Don't get it twisted. But it's
Let
a
me show you what I can do. Let me
baby.
show you what I can do. Let me demonstrate.
And
on
I
your
don't
neck.
understand.
That's what it felt like he was doing.
The
Let me
fact that
demonstrate
your
on your
tongue
neck.
protruded that far with a child present
It was
is
just all
my
kinda.
like. If I was licking my tongue, picking on a kid, it'd be like,
And that,
bro, you was like,
bruh, that shit was weird. He did some kiss shit. Like I've never seen nothing like that. But
He looked like, what was that? What's the Spider-Man's
a Venom.
Venom? Yeah, he looked like Venom. He
So-
looked like Venom.
bro,
So,
was a symbiote.
To get on what you were saying, the rant that followed it, right? That shit was so off base. Like
That's my whole point.
You wanna read the rant?
You went
read
to
the rant.
You went to homophobia, bro. We think you're a pedo. You went to the LGBT and
Yeah,
they had
nobody
nothing
would
to do
need-
with it.
He just started shooting the
They
wrong
just
group of
caught
people.
a
Like
stray. My boy Solo just caught a stray. He was minding his business at work.
gay ass niggas. Like, what the fuck this had to do with gay niggas?
My man Solo was making money.
Read
Just
the-
felt
read
the
the
pain
rant.
in his
I'm
chest.
screaming pedophile. You screaming faggot.
Read the rant.
Okay, he said, "Ain't nobody going for that gay ass host
Yeah, it was hard. to
y'all
get through.
on. Y'all quit to get on some gay."
Verbatim. Come on, verbatim. Keep going. Keep going.
It's
Verbatim.
some typos. Hold up. I gotta.
We know he
Your
can't
brain
spell.
don't function like it.
He can't spell.
Okay, hold up. Ain't nobody going for that gay hoe ass shit y'all on. Y'all quit to get on some gay bitch.
The way he reading is the
Siri
same
did
way
the
I had
best
to
she
read
could.
it.
He was probably
When a
voice
nigga
texting.
jumped down on one of you hoe niggas and called somebody out, we homophobic. Don't nobody give a fuck
Nobody
about
said you was
that shit.
homophobic.
Y'all don't none us. We entertainers.
Y'all don't know none of us. We are
That's
entertainers.
it. We not here to coach you on life. If I say I'm not with that gay shit, that's where y'all should leave it.
Nobody said
Quit
you was
trying
with
to
the gay
shove that shit down niggas' throats.
Nobody tried to make you
gay
suck a
nigga be on national TV tonguing another hoe ass nigga, but that's okay though, y'all. Or
Yeah, because that whole ass nigga ain't
No one's gonna understand
3
this.
years old.
on earth ain't finna make me like shit I don't like. If y'all don't like me, fuck y'all, get with me. Keep my son out y'all mouth flat out. Suck my dick, you gay biatch.
So now you on a gay shit
All
because
right.
you want gay bitches to suck your dick.
All right, so let me translate for hood niggas, right?
Um,
What he took from y'all slander is, oh, y'all trying me like I'm a gay ass nigga.
No.
we didn't even say
Y'all
that was your
trying. Listen,
son.
I'm telling
That
you,
was a
I'm telling
kid,
you what
period.
I'm telling you what he took. I'm telling you what came across his mind.
Obviously.
Y'all niggas think I'm gay, dog. Y'all niggas trying me like I'm on some gay shit, bruh. Like y'all niggas got me fucked up, and that's where the rant came from. What he's saying is, I ain't on no gay shit. Y'all can't make me be on no gay shit. Respect that I don't like or I don't deal with that type of stuff, and let me be. Y'all okay with other people doing it, but you're not okay with me doing it. Get his point. The problem with his point is, no one called you a homo. You just told us you're homophobic. That's
Gay
all we
community.
said was
The gay community didn't even come for you.
the gay community probably looking at you like, why you shooting at us? Cause sir, no one, and I fuck with 42 Doug's couple songs that I know. I don't know nothing much about them, but
I know Ace.
I know two. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard him speak before. You know what I mean? I don't follow too much of his career right now.
I don't want to hear him speak if that's
But-
how he type.
The fact is, he immediately took the slander and made an attack towards, and maybe it wasn't an attack to him. Maybe that was him defending himself. But he defended himself against the wrong group of people.
It's the fact that you saw your son as a dick. Because
Like, how did this turn
you
into?
get to gay? No one cared. That was your
I said
son
he
or
licking
daughter.
on his
They were
neck like it's a pussy.
uncomfortable.
I said he's sucking on the baby like a crawfish, and nigga just
Right.
he's. I ain't on no
So-
gay shit.
So you call my son a dick?
So I know that everybody.
dick.
I can't speak for everybody in the gay
I don't
community,
suck
but I can
dick.
tell you that from my perspective, the reason the minute you made this into a gay thing, that lets me know you're gay.
No,
You're gay. You have some insecurities about it, and you have some curiosities about it.
I ain't gonna
'Cause
call
you
these
wouldn't-
nigges gay.
You don't have to. Let me do it.
There's
Can I
a
do it?
really
Can I do it?
nice
Can I do
movie
it? Can I do
that'll
it?
sum
Can I
this
do it?
up.
Can I do it?
Do what you do.
Can I do it? You ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
I ain't gonna call
If that's where you go automatically, that's where your head is. Ain't nobody say shit about you being gay. We said it was weird and fucking nasty, and it's pedophilia, and it looked like you licking somebody's pussy. Not just that was weird, man. That was weird, man. It was weird. Don't film that shit. And if you gonna go there and attack the gay community or try to defend yourself from not being gay, that's where your head is. That's where your curiosity. That's where your curiosity
You
lies.
also
Nobody gotta
subliminally-
call out a gay DL nigga because they will put themselves out there all the fucking time.
I ain't got nothing. I can't say you
I
wrong.
feel like you subliminally said you don't love your son either. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I could see that as well.
like you was like, I ain't with no gay shit. I don't love this nigga. You know
kinda-
what I'm
I
saying?
kinda- I
This
can-
a nigga. This a nigga. I had him, but you know, he ain't like that. You know
But
what I'm saying? I'll buy him a
All
Rollie.
jokes aside, like there's a correlation with these rants from these artists, and I'm not trying to play devil advocate, but I do look at both sides because I have to think, what if I was in this position? or someone's slandering me, and it's coming from, it's following on the heels of the babies being attacked. Right? I'm not.
Good segue. Keep it going.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's following on the heels of the baby being attacked. Right. If I was an artist in that position and I'm seeing what's happening in the media, I can see how the general public that's been attacking people has been the LGBTQ community. But if you are blind to the reason why they're attacking people, then I can see why you would take that slander that you're getting from the internet as it's got to be coming from them. Because that means you're not paying attention to why they're so vocal right now. Because even the baby's rant was a little off-center, right? The baby said, shout out to those who ain't got HIV and ain't finna die in 2 weeks, right? That's some like call to action shit they do in the club all the time. Niggas be like, if you ain't no broke ass nigga, put your money, put your hands up, blah, blah, blah. I get that, right? I ain't mad at him saying that. But also, when you say things like that and people attack you, I like that he's responded, what I said about the HIV was a little too far, blah, blah, blah. But, sir, you did that 2 days after attacking the LGBT community. I said two. The alphabet niggas. Yeah, the alphabet. You did that days after attacking this group of people as if the only thing they heard you say was if you not sucking dick in the parking lot. One, I ain't even mad at you saying that to a crowd. That shit was funny as entertaining. I get why people are upset, and I get the backlash you get.
I don't.
I mean, I get why.
Like, my thing was, they assumed because when AIDS and HIV was rampant, because they still were not accepting of a homosexual lifestyle, they just blamed them. They just got that tag. So I understood when he used a specific STD. If he just said STDs and STIs, he would not have gotten attacked. But he chose one that was specifically targeted.
Well, when we think about niggas,
actually not even the LGBT.
Listen, when we think about niggas and STDs,
because people with bisexuality, they was like,
I get that. You know that information, right? I've learned that information. I had to literally speak to people about how HIV was looked at as a gay disease. I didn't know that at a certain point in my life. Mm-hmm. And when I'm talking about STDs to people, the only one that really matters to us is the HIV one or the AIDS one. Think about it, right?
But see, so AIDS and HIV, it's bad because it leaves you defenseless, but it doesn't kill you.
We know that now. We know that now.
It's the mark of Judas.
Yeah, it's just the stigma behind it. I get the stigma. So I get why
you automatically irresponsible. You're a hoe.
So much shit come with it.
Yeah.
But so I get why it's like your immune system is compromised.
You keep explaining me the disease. I know the disease.
Can we stay on top?
I'm trying to stay on top. My issue with the baby is the reason you did it in the first place. Because like, whether you're gay or not, it's illegal to do that in a parking lot. Like, if you get caught, you're going to jail.
Oh, you talking about the sucking dick in the parking lot?
Right. Like, even if you're a woman, it doesn't have to be gay.
No, but see,
you could get in trouble for that.
Because that nigga done had some head in the parking lot when he couldn't afford to be in the concert.
What I'm saying,
he could afford to be in the concert. His dick is made in the parking lot.
That's
like,
true.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
Right. So why you getting head wherever you get head is more reputable than somebody else getting head.
I honestly feel like he was directing that shot at somebody. And instead of being direct, he was very vague and look where he put your ass. Mm-hmm. He was very subliminal. If you had an issue with a nigga, or if you wanted to say that to an artist, because when you speak subliminals, you're talking about somebody that everybody know. Or at least the majority of people wouldn't know, right?
Do you think he was talking about Lil Nas X?
And he really, nah.
I do think he was talking about Lil Nas X. Absolutely. I feel like if you got something to say about Lil Nas X, just say Lil Nas X. Instead of attacking an entire group of people.
I'm not gonna lie.
Attack one nigga.
Been chilling, and he just catching.
He's not catching strays.
Yes,
Lil Nas X is not catching strays. Lil Nas X is strategic. You understand? This is what he needs.
Listen, attacks and make it into music.
No,
my man
understand?
is profiting.
Exactly. He's not taking strays. These are all calculated shots. Mm-hmm. I know these shots are going to come. These are supposed to come. That's what I'm doing. He's fucking genius.
He is.
Fucking honestly. Genius.
Meanwhile, my opinion on the issue is honestly, I didn't feel personally attacked as a gay person that he was attacking gay people. I know my gay community might not stand behind me when he said. When
I didn't either.
I didn't feel like
it was
he
his
attacking
response.
me. I felt like it was just unnecessary, and maybe he could be going through a dry spell. Maybe he could be really wanting something right now. Maybe he tried to get some before he got on stage and was rejected. I don't know what the situation was, but there was
Seriously,
there was
could have been a bitch that said no to him.
Yeah, there was some pent up anger in him at that moment that allowed him to say what he said. And all I'm saying is what he said was irresponsible and absolutely stupid, because you are singling out people who are sitting in your audience. Wait, hold on. If you got a $20 bill, put your hands up. If you got a $100 bill, put your hands up. If you got HIV, if you ain't got HIV and you ain't got no STDs and you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your hands up. How many people there is sitting there thinking to themselves,
I got HIV.
I just took my pill and I'm sitting here in this audience and I can't put my hands up.
That's a real one. That's a real awkward
You are
position.
offending a lot of people, and
I'm not laughing at someone with HIV. I'm laughing at the idea.
I don't feel like it was geared towards the gay community, but
Me
people
neither.
who were sitting out there with HIV. You think out of all of them thousands of people sitting there watching, you ain't none of them got HIV or STD?
And I don't think that his statements were directed towards the LGBT community, the alphabet
So
boys.
it was fucking stupid.
No, listen. His response was absolutely directed
Right,
towards
his
them.
response was directed.
Why
towards
does
them.
the response immediately go to the alphabet boys? Why do we immediately go, I don't fuck with this gay shit, and y'all accept
first
this
of
little
all-
Nas nigga doing, like, it's like the correlation is always going to be gay people, Lil Nas X. They always going to bunch them in. Where the fuck is this coming from? Why can't I have an argument about what I said without including anybody?
Here's the thing. It's a double life. It's a double.
double?
It's a double life. What do you call
You
it?
said a double?
Double.
Like a double or a double?
It's a double. Bobby
Double, like
Boucher.
two.
Why you got an E in his double?
Bobby Boucher.
Okay.
That woman is the double.
The double. Gotcha.
Them him sheets right there.
I have a
Listen,
movie
let me
that
get ready.
will
To,
definitely touch on this.
let me line this up real quick. It's a double life that these rappers are living when it comes to wanting to look, seem, and appear as hard as they want to seem and look with their peers, and then being afraid to upset the gay community. And when you're afraid to upset the gay community as a rapper, as somebody who has a persona, you will always sit there and defend yourself and make yourself look worse. If you didn't mean no harm and you weren't directing that shit towards the gay community, all you had to do was say that's not what I meant. That wasn't what I was. Don't even explain yourself.
Yeah, it's honestly,
People
I
like
would
us
easily
normal
just go
people
like,
get to explain ourselves to our friends and families and peers, but stars, the more you explain yourself, the more you look guilty, the more they come back at you.
and what I would even add on to that,
That wasn't
right?
my intentions. Sorry if I offended you. Don't double down on what you said and why you said it. Just say sorry and move the
bro,
fuck
if you
on.
didn't mean to, if I did something to you, right, and I didn't intend to make you feel a certain way of uncomfort or discomfort, and you told me about the discomfort, I'm not finna sit there. Matter of fact, if you got upset at me about the discomfort, if I didn't mean for you to feel that way about what I said, I can easily go, my bad.
Why
That's
are you
my
mad?
fault. Like, that's my fault. Like, I see why you upset.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I did that. That's my bad. I won't do that no more. Because if I intentionally hurt you, then I'm doubling down.
And
It's
you're
a
gonna
difference.
be defensive and you're gonna be mad.
Hey, I ain't even get defensive. Like, if I hurt you on purpose and you get upset about it,
You ever
Right.
be
Fuck,
upset?
nigga, that's
That
what
was
you-
the goal.
You
That
ever
was
get
what
upset
happened.
with
It's finna get
somebody,
worse,
and then
actually.
you
You
try to
should've let me know I
initiate
got to you.
a conversation to tell them what you're upset about, and they beat you getting mad
yes. But I only bring this up because
because they knew they was wrong to begin with.
I want to know, like, what do y'all feel about canceling people? Because I stand on the side of, I don't think we should cancel artists with platforms that big, because just how they can offend so many people so fast, they can educate so many people so fast.
can.
So how about we
And
just
they
work
can-
on
they can
educating
rehabilitate if they're willing to.
everybody can grow.
right.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
they
Like,
have to be willing. And
we
I
don't know if
just
they
don't-
willing. I don't know if their responses are them not willing. I know their responses is their defense,
I feel like,
but I don't know who's in their corner, who's close to them. You know what I'm
When it
saying?
comes
saying?
to the
I-
baby, it's like, I feel like there's a certain area he will benefit in. This isn't one he's in, because when it comes to, he doesn't really care. Like, let's say Solo.
And that's what I'm saying.
He
It's okay to not care.
What I'm saying, he doesn't care about, like, his life at all. Like, because he chose this life, well, I won't say he chose, but because he lived that life, what happens to him is not his concern. He automatically deems it unworthy of being concerned about. Now, when it comes to, like, being a parent,
What you talking about?
I feel when you
Keep
talk
going,
about
keep going.
educating people on the platform,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
right? If the artist doesn't care about the subject, there's no educating them. There's no, he's not receptive. So there's no, it'll be a waste of time to
I think
say,
we're all assuming he's not receptive.
Yeah.
Why do
he's
you
not
believe
trying to
he's
educate
receptive?
anybody?
Because
He's
I
just
know-
trying to defend himself.
I know, yeah, I know
That's a
how
defense.
niggas think.
defends against
When it
what?
comes to cancel culture, though, I'm gonna say this: I'm not entirely against cancel culture. There are fine lines and gray areas of cancel culture that I don't agree with, but when it comes to somebody who was irrelevant to me to begin with,
Then
have
it
at
wouldn't
it.
matter to you.
But see,
so
that-
think about a
exactly
person
my
like
point.
let's think about a person
He
like R.
deems
Kelly,
the
right?
LGBT just like that.
Think about a person
That's
like
why
R. Kelly,
I'm not
right?
opposed to it.
So
'cause
R.
he-
Kelly is one
he
of them
needs to
people
be
who I
canceled.
understand. Like, we don't need to educate him. There's no education to have. You've already had the chance for education
Yeah.
and rehabilitation. You didn't do it.
You yelled at Gail.
Yeah, this is
That
what you
hurt
do.
me.
This is who you
He
are.
was tweaking.
This is who you
No,
are.
she wasn't.
She was.
She was doing her job.
Nah, she was.
She was doing her job. Your job is to
She
sing and
would've gotten
dance.
ratings simply because he was Robert Kelly.
She was
Your
tweaking.
job is to sing and dance. Her job is to ask you the hard questions. How's she tweaking?
would have gotten
How's she tweaking?
because you would ask hard questions for ratings. Because of who
Well,
he is,
okay.
they got ratings.
Exactly.
There's no more ratings to get. You were tweaking.
Nah, he was tweaking.
No, he was tweaking.
She
but
wasn't tweaking.
because of him tweaking,
She wasn't
she
don't
would have
clap.
got the ratings.
How the fuck did this
That's my
become
point.
a Carter versus Solo on Gail and
She was
R.
not
Kelly?
tweaking.
She was.
She was doing her job. She gonna do her job
She didn't
regardless
even
of
ask the
who's
questions
in.
people cared about.
Regardless
Why
of
were
who's
you
behind
sleeping
the
with a
who's
mom
in-
and daughter? That's what we wanted.
Maybe
to
she
know.
was gonna get there before he acted a fool.
He was fighting for his life. She was not getting there. She was wanting
How
him
he
to
fighting for
tweak.
his life? He fighting
That's-
for freedom so he could fuck more underage pussy.
I don't think he was trying to do more. He had the prime
He still
one,
had
and
Nick-
he
he
was
still
like,
had bitches
"She
in his
died.
house."
I'm hurt."
He still had bitches in
And
Are
his
then
you
the
house.
mom
defending
and
R.
she-
Kelly
Are
right
you
now?
seriously
No.
defending him?
Are you joking? This for jokes? What are we talking about?
What I'm
I don't
saying
know.
This is stupid.
He had
This is
an
crazy.
underage time, and I feel like he wanted to relive that time, but he couldn't find people underage that were
Bruh,
worthy.
listen to me.
No, he
Gail
couldn't
was
find-
not tweaking. That nigga was tweaking. That motherfucker went and sat down calmly and asked 4 questions. We never got past the 4 questions. Ever. It was an hour of him talking dumb, illiterate shit, screaming and throwing shit on the... We did not get through a real interview with him. We shouldn't have been interviewing him. Why the fuck are we interviewing R. Kelly? We just watched the whole documentary. Sir, honestly, I don't think you get to speak. So if we want to talk about tweaking, she tweaking because she invited this nigga to talk. We done talking. Ain't no more talking. You talk to your fucking lawyer, sir. That's it.
I feared for my
What you
life.
say?
I was just at my point still valid that she was tweaking.
Whatever, man. I don't give a fuck. That wasn't where I was going with this.
Whoa.
I'm trying to remember where the fuck I was going with this.
I don't know, man.
The
You
hell?
threw me off with that.
He surely did.
Ooh, I feel like you a woman hater at this point.
Oh, my mama. And I don't even be liking half of these
I
bitches.
hate women.
How can Gail ain't never tweaked in her life?
And fine, we're not getting back
Her
on
best
this.
friend
I don't
is
care about that.
Oprah.
All right.
She ain't even jealous of her.
We're not getting
her
back on
best
this.
friend's
We're not getting
success.
back
How
on
she
this.
like,
Can y'all niggas?
What?
Can y'all just like be what is the word I'm looking for? Act right, goddamn. Act right.
Be ubiquitous.
I don't want no damn sea biscuits. Act right,
Be ubiquitous.
bro. You would be ubiquitous
Can you
and
just
Cardo
please
at the same
use
time.
your phone that you have to Google ubiquitous.
I don't want to Google that
Just
word.
Google
That means I gotta
ubiquitous.
figure out how to spell it. I don't want
No,
to do that.
just ask Siri. Why do you act like technology isn't a parent?
First of all, you don't know me and Siri relationship. You don't understand me and
You
Siri.
didn't change her voice. Did
You don't understand me and
You
Siri
still got the
relationship.
default Siri, don't you?
What was I saying?
Make her British.
he's fired.
Make her British.
Fine.
Make her British. You'll love it. You'll love it. Make her British.
I was getting to a
Go
point.
to your settings and make
His
her British.
mic thing right. Turn the mic off. Turn his
You
mic
turn
off.
my mic off, I'm gonna walk off this podcast.
Cut him off. So listen, I was trying to get to a point with.
I know they love me. They ain't want me to walk off the
biscuits.
What was my point? Fuck it. I don't even care about my point. Do y'all? How you feel about COVID? Because I think these fucking concerts.
That's how I feel about how you feel. You want it?
I had COVID, and I probably could do another dose.
You could do it again?
I need a couple 2 weeks paid off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'm really concerned. Rolling Loud didn't have me concerned. Like, I knew it was a huge event, and there was a lot of people there, but I didn't see a visual of the crowd. So in my mind, I'm just like, they took precautions.
Nah, Rolling Loud had me concerned.
Lollapalooza
That was crazy.
has me very worried.
I don't know why you would be.
There was
More worried than
18,000
the other.
people leaning on each other. There was a girl filming the video.
Face.
You can fall
Listen.
asleep standing up. That's how thick.
Yes,
it
there was a girl filming the video, right? She's leaning, literally. It's a shoulder here, a shoulder here. All you can see is her neck and her head, and her arm is under his arm. She's got the camera on her face. She lifted the camera up. It's like sardines. No one can move.
Vienna sausages.
Yes, because you know you can't get them bitches out that jar.
The
You
hardest
got to
thing
turn
to
the
get
jar
that
up
first
and
one
tap
out.
the bottom because
That
you
first
can't.
one out.
You can't get it out with your fingers.
Always grab the middle one first.
The middle one does nothing. I
still
tear
hard.
right through it. It's just squish.
They're always like.
And then I got to eat the little bit on my fingers, and then I got to turn it up.
back on there.
Yeah, it's just too much work. I'm telling you, it's like 18,000 people outside bunched together
yeah, the sausages
as if
now.
we were packed in an elevator. Nigga, understand,
You always want vitamins.
if this is not phase 2, bro,
out.
they finna shut us
I mean,
down.
didn't phase 1 happen the same way? Cancun,
Bruh, they
Miami,
finna shut us down.
Daytona,
I'm trying to
Mardi
tell you.
Gras.
Well, you
Didn't
know
it
what's
happen
crazy?
The same way?
I think if they try to shut us down this time, people not gonna listen.
And then phase 4.
And it's just gonna spread
Shanghai,
widely.
boy.
And guess what? It's gonna be horrible because guess what? We're coming to the holiday seasons where there's cold and flu season. So ain't nobody everybody's gonna be on eggshells wondering.
That's what
if
ruined
we
us
got
last year.
COVID.
That's what ruined us last year.
When you may just have a flu or a
flu
cold.
season last year fucked us over.
Yeah. So now it's flu. Now it's flu. Now it's cold, flu, and COVID.
No.
The variant.
Real spit, this winter will be cold. Y'all really prep yourselves. Because the summer was hot. The fall probably will be hot too, but the winter is going to be crazy.
Thank you
going
for
back
that
to
weather
Miami.
forecast. That was
The-
Cardo.
It's Carter with the weather. Carter with the
forecast.
weather. He said it's gonna be a brick outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
more than a
Smoke your
brick.
cigarettes indoors.
We get some sponsors.
Okay.
We're gonna
Smoke
get the
with
weather
a
graphs.
vacuum.
And he can
Deal with
stand.
the
He can
noise.
stand there with this.
So today,
They want me fired so bad. You know what? They want to change the podcast days anyway. I might miss a Tuesday, but I'm gonna be back.
Tuesdays.
I'm gonna be back.
Then they're gonna have to FaceTime, man. No, but seriously, like I just
We
feel
can cut
like
him off real quick.
today.
I don't really like video conference podcasts.
No, it's so laggy.
I don't like it. Not even
Yeah,
the
they
lag.
just try to cut
I
me
just
out.
don't like the interaction.
They live
Yeah.
together because they relatives, but they want to cut me out so bad.
Why you telling
Just
people
tell me-
our
just
business?
Just tell me you don't want me.
You
here.
telling everybody all our business.
No, I just want to see
I
how
just
you
said
interact
they
with the audience.
brothers.
Look at him. Look at him. He was in his
don't
his
know.
bag. He was in his Birkin. You see him?
He don't have no concept of the camera. 'cause
Chanel.
He probably this close.
But it's a gift.
Well, he in his Birkin.
It's a Chanel,
That's
but
a
it's
segment
a gift.
by Cardo. All right.
Look at
All
this
right.
camera.
You know what?
Is it
Anyway,
It's still going.
all I'm asking is, do y'all think we're approaching another shutdown? Because I truly
Absolutely.
believe we are like days away.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, it happened in March last year. We're in July. Once summer's over, like you say, man, these flu season coming up. Summer's over. Bruh,
I'm never
Shout out
wrong
you.
about these things. I'm never wrong about my intuition. You done kicked it again. I'm never wrong about my
Did I?
intuition. Yes, you did. I saw a shake.
Really?
No, really.
I'm really like not near it.
You moved and you nudged it.
all you gotta do is look at the view and see if it's good, and then we can keep going.
It's fine.
It's
I
fine.
just
I'm looking at the level of.
I didn't feel it move.
Start over.
I'm always right about these things.
Right. What things?
When it comes to like my intuition, my premonitions, my predictions,
Oh yeah, that sucks. I hate those.
but I'm always right about these things.
Like
I was
you
working at a
like
job. I was working at a warehouse, and I was telling people I don't feel safe here because there's close proximities, and there's no way we can avoid the close proximities that we have in this work environment. I was telling them about COVID because I had read it in an article. I think it was December, and yeah, the flood gang, baby, flood gang, baby. Anyway,
Shout out
Get
to Flood
into
Gang.
cancers later.
I was telling people about this, and we were all huddled up, and they were like, "Oh yeah, really? What's this?" And then okay, Today I got to go pick up my grandson from school, and I don't want to because her mama don't never want to get up early. They not concerned. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I wasn't concerned when that bitch first started.
Right, a month or two go down the line, and February comes, and then everybody started to hear about it, and I'm like, I'm telling you, before this is over, you, and everybody you know will have been affected directly or indirectly by this virus. You're going to know somebody, or you're going to be very close to someone who knows someone who has been affected by it, caught it, or died. We're going to lose millions of people. They looked at me like I was crazy. I eventually ended up quitting that job and getting unemployment from that job because I came in the job with a mask on one day. This was like March. So everybody knew about COVID February. March come. I came in with the mask on. They tried to make me sign a waiver to relinquish any liability rights of me getting sick or me claiming any kind of thing that could put them
in jeopardy.
I'm saying that liable
for getting sick.
I said, I'm not signing that. I said, y'all need to make sure that we are safe here. And we had a whole meeting about it. And dude was telling everybody, do you know how many people died from the flu last year? Raise your hand if you know. Nobody raised their hand. I said, do you know how many people have died from COVID? Not as many people has died from COVID. We in March now. As the people have died from the flu last year. There's nothing to worry about. Just wash your hands. I said, y'all gonna listen to this fat, dumb, no nigga, redneck motherfucker he's only telling you what his bosses are telling him to tell you. How about you do your own research? How about you search for yourself and figure out what it is? Don't listen to him because all they want you to do is come to work, clock in, and do your job. But if you get sick because you're around everybody else and you catch this shit and you die, nobody's caring about you dying. Nobody from this job is gonna come to your funeral and say, "Oh, we miss him. He was a hard worker. She was a great person." They're not gonna do that. They're just gonna replace your ass. Do your own research.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, I just know.
I end up quitting. And literally to this day, now we see that a lot of people have died. Mm-hmm. We're getting ready to have a second wave. Millions of people.
We ain't getting ready, nigga. 18,000 new COVID cases reported.
In the United States alone, 500,000 people died. When you combine everybody in the world who's died, that's 1 million, almost 2 million people's died.
And what I'm saying is, like, I remember
I'm never wrong about this shit.
I remember how we didn't take it serious last year. Imagine making it through the other side of the first shutdown, and now we're here. And we may be possibly approaching a second shutdown. How many people you think gonna take it even less serious?
Right, because they don't want to go back to being shut down.
How many more people are gonna be oblivious or ignorant, like literally purposefully ignorant, because the loss of money is more important than the loss of life?
Not even the loss of money. The regularity of being able to live your life the way you like to live it is more important. Because a lot of people are gonna be broke regardless. Because before COVID happened, they was broke, and they were still trying to live their life. So that ain't even really the case. If anything, they gonna be excited about more stimulus checks, but they still gonna be trying to be seen and be out in the scene.
The economy can't take another shutdown.
Well, my friend was mad when I told him he couldn't come in my house. He tried to visit me. I said, "What you doing here unannounced?"
You disagree with what?
Nah, bro,
Rice Gum is the owner of OnlyFans. As many people as I see saying, "I ain't gonna buy OnlyFans," they're buying OnlyFans. He's $88 billion richer just in the past few years.
Because of COVID, don't you think?
I don't think it's because of COVID. Because Pornhub been free until they did that cleanse. They went from 11 million videos to 2. I said,
what
if
cleanse?
y'all...
And why you know so much about porn?
Niggas porn.
My boy.
How many
How you think I'm making it?
How many people you subscribe to on OnlyFans?
You remember how many people actually you slept with? Okay.
So you don't remember how many subscriptions you got to OnlyFans?
It's me and Angela. All right.
What you do when she can't satisfy you no more?
She ain't never let me down.
I'm trying to tell
fuck
you.
is you talking
this
about?
is the most reliable woman I've ever
You
met.
got a Angela, you ain't got a Sangela?
I really
Pamela.
don't even lose.
Pamela.
I really don't even lose
Pamela.
the right.
Pamela.
I'm more of a lefty.
It's like Kamala, but
Angela.
Pamela.
Pamela.
Angela.
Boy.
Angela's always the right.
I ain't gonna lie. This is like a bitch that I don't be wanting to smash. I hit her every now and then because I don't really. Naturally,
See,
I'm left-handed.
So clearly,
But I
he
use
don't
my
like
right hand.
he don't like sex toys because you always want a stranger in the tub.
There's a stranger in my tub.
You always want the stranger
I don't.
because your non-dominant hand will always add spice because you're never used to it.
This
You're
is my
never-
dominant hand.
I didn't say that.
I'm
was.
just naturally. I don't want to talk about masturbation. That's my business. First off, how I love me is how
No
I love
one said
me.
anything
We
about
were talking
masturbating.
about COVID. Only on this show can we go from death
That's cap.
to masturbation.
You know what?
Sickness and death.
All right. You know what?
And
masturbation.
Fine.
How we got here?
I'ma go to what I was
Cannoli
saying
oil,
before.
coconut oil,
I
stop.
don't feel the
wait,
government took
Let him spill all
advantage.
the shit.
I don't feel local governments took advantage of the shutdown. The way traffic looked,
Stop banging on the desk.
maybe 5 cars every 10 minutes you'd see when the shutdown was rampant. That perfect time to repave streets. You wait till we get back on the highway to try to do road work,
Sir,
causing major. Candler Road's still not done.
You should run for senator.
I mean, that'd be a good point if you were running for office. But the fact is, no one was going to do right with their fucking money. Nigga, they gave states.
It's not about the money. It's
They
the
gave states-
timing and traffic.
They gave states bailouts, right? You think these states
How
spent their
long
money
it
on
took you-
contracts?
How long it took you to get to Atlanta during the shutdown?
I'm gonna be honest. I can't
From
wait.
Augusta.
I can't wait for another shut.
Hour 30, maybe.
I'm sorry. I enjoyed the shutdown. I enjoyed the
was
seclusion.
fire. I got to the corner store,
I
like-
enjoyed not. Yeah, it was.
I did
easy
enjoy
to
the
get
shutdown.
around.
But I've been in the pandemic for like the last 6 years. I don't fuck with niggas. I've been social distancing
It was nice.
for years.
It was
I don't
nice.
care to
I'm
be
not gonna
around
lie.
people. Every time I go to shows, nigga, if they have a VIP section in the back, that's where I am until I hit the stage. I don't even care to see my friends sometimes. I'm okay with a pandemic. FaceTime me. I loved it. But the death and the uncertainty of like companies' futures, people's futures, that shit scared me. Because, you know, think about it. We all got bills, man. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I wasn't into putting out
True.
content. I wasn't looking to make an online career. I was kind of just focusing on
that
what I
pandemic
had.
put everything in a perspective for me because
It
it's
did.
time for me to be my own boss.
It
I'm not
did.
going to ever get fired if I'm my own boss.
These
I
are
can
facts.
quit, but I'm not going to fire myself.
But I just feel like we're slowly approaching, man. Like we creeping right up to it, and I just think it's gonna be harder to restrict people's freedoms now, because now you're looking at survivors. Survivors move a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Survivors got a little more resilience.
Not looking for no handout.
Oh my mama! Like I don't niggas that have already got
I take it.
niggas
but
that
I ain't
listen,
looking for it.
especially because you know millions of people caught COVID in America. Millions did not die from COVID.
Half a
think-
million did.
Yeah, but you think about the millions that did not. They looking at their other variant like. So
Would y'all be uncomfortable if I peed in this bottle? I don't want to leave the podcast.
You motherfucker.
don't you ever ask me to shower again. Did he just say that for real?
I just didn't want it.
Go to
be
the
weird.
fucking bathroom.
No.
Go to
No,
the
no, fuck
bathroom.
that. Try to fire me.
Nah, go to the bathroom.
No, pee in the bottle.
Don't pee in a bottle
Pee
while
in
I'm
the
in
bottle.
here.
Stand up
Don't
and
pee
put
in
it
no
on
bottle while
camera.
I'm in.
Wait, I want.
Come
You
on.
know what?
No,
You
no,
want
no,
to take this bitch to the next
no,
level?
wait.
You want to take this podcast to the next level?
The next
I'ma
level.
just go.
Put your dick on the camera.
Put it on camera.
Put your dick on the camera.
We finna put that segment on OnlyFans. And we finna profit. And you gonna be your first subscriber.
If y'all put this on OnlyFans and don't subscribe to mine, I'm gonna be real
I
upset.
ain't subscribing to your shit.
Absolutely
We
not
gonna make some
subscribing.
money to your
I
shit,
do not
though.
subscribe to my homeboys OnlyFans. It's just weird.
Don't come out that bathroom. I hope you step into motherfucking Narnia, bitch.
I hope I hear a lion roar. Any fucking
Eat
way.
his dick.
How the fuck did we just get here?
I don't know. How can somebody under 30 not hold his bladder?
I got diabetes.
Oh, he got that diabetes. He got that mesothelioma.
Him or a loved one. Him or a loved one. Fucked up out here. Tell you that right now.
I swear to God, man. Listen, I want to play a drinking game because we got these shots out here.
Drinking game.
Mm-hmm. It ain't gonna last long. It ain't gonna last long.
Hold on. We're gonna take a break.
We'll be right back after these messages. Our pretend sponsors will now come in and tell you about some shit that you don't want to buy.
My stupid ass is like, what messages? I was like, he been on Audible. He been going through the Audible page. What he done learn? Literally, I was excited for a second.
Oh, shit. Well, slow down, baby. You're moving too fast. You got your hands in the air with your feet on the gas.
All right,
You're about to wreck your future running from your past. You need to slow down, baby.
That's a bar.
Paul, we're going to take a quick break. All right. Goddamn shit. Hell. Shit, goddamn it. Hell. We back. So we took a break.
Yeah, we did.
I guess. He yelled at somebody.
I'm very irritated now.
Aw. How can we lift your spirits?
Put your face with mine.
What?
Get him some head? I'm not a weirdo. I wouldn't tell him to give you.
I know that's not what you said. It's just the...
We just got
We
to
keep going back
I
into...
said, yo,
He the
Todd.
type of nigga who would lick his baby.
You ain't hiding nothing for them PrettyNotSure. That you? Okay. Anyway, man, we're back. Like I said,
I hear that courage.
I think Carlos been drinking too much. Can you carry on, sir? You said you wanted to do a drinking game. You put all this shit in front of me and you told me I couldn't touch.
I have all these
Can I touch it
drinks,
now?
And yeah, no, you can't touch it now. But I have all these drinks, and
Can you
I
get
wanted
your
to play a
spirits up?
drinking game. We have an audience as well. I'm ready to curse somebody out. That's what
You got to get out of that shit, man. Okay? You can't be angry your whole life. Okay? You're here to entertain. Get to entertain.
He's right.
All right.
But I don't like admitting that he's right.
Yep. It's a sickness. I'm
You
always
need a
right.
hug, Solo?
I need what you said I need before.
Hey. You want me
Y'all are disgusted. We can't go 5 minutes on this podcast
Stop on my
without
knob.
talking
My
about.
joint on the cop.
check in with me
Hey.
and do your job?
We went
Wait,
from
copyright
sickness
infringement.
and
Stop.
we went from
30
sickness.
seconds. That's all we got.
We went from sickness and violence to masturbation. We went from hey, we're back to head. Is there something going on with you niggas? Like, what's up today?
I think that's why the baby was so pent up too. That's why he said that shit what he said, because he was trying to give him something before the show started and he couldn't get none. That shit pent him up. He was angry. You know how they have hangry?
Back in a minute.
What they
I was thinking of fellatio. I don't. No one
Oh,
uses
now
it.
you know words.
I don't know the words you say. I know plenty of words.
This nigga's
I
been
said
spitting out
2
words today.
I said ubiquitous and terminal.
He talk about he talk about terminals and airports. And
Yeah, I don't have a terminal illness and I don't want biscuits, bro.
asking me
What the
for
fuck are you
biscuits
talking
and shit.
about?
Ubiquitous and terminal.
I can't even. Then he gonna say Google
Both
it,
of
bitch.
the
You think I know how to spell
environment.
you think I know how to spell that?
You bitchuous.
You bitchuous?
You
That's what you
bitchuous.
is. You
You
bitchuous.
bitchuous.
That's the name.
You a whole bitchuous.
You
in this
bitchuous.
piece.
That's what it is. You bitchuous. You bitchuous ass nigga.
You bitch.
I like that word. I like that shit. That shit feel good as fuck.
fuck.
Man, put your fist on that.
He's a bitchuous ass nigga.
Hey, you bitch. Yeah, you did. You bitchuous. All right, anyway. So, Mr. Roosley.
Bitchuous ass nigga can't even do what I asked you to do.
Only we can
Can't
do
sit
this,
there.
okay?
This nigga was gonna pee in a. You know what?
Move forward.
This is what I want to talk
Move
about real
Drinking
quick before
game.
we play
Let's
the
stay on
drinking
topic.
game. We did play a. We did go. We attended a
Never
wedding.
anything.
was gonna pee in a.
We're
And-
not gonna talk about that drinking game.
We attended a wedding. I want to
was
talk
nice.
about it. I want to
Drinking
talk about
game.
it because
It was.
I don't
nice
know how many
drinking
people.
it.
No, stop. I don't know how many people go to weddings and have an experience where they feel like either this is the greatest time of my life, or I want to get out of here quickly because I feel like people are pressuring me into getting married. But I go to weddings because of two reasons. I have to go because I'm singing there, or because I know the person who is cooking is gonna cook down. And when I tell you, the person who catered the wedding, she will forever be in my heart for that macaroni and cheese and them green beans.
With the vinegar.
Where you going?
And disagree.
Come
There
back.
was something on the floor.
What'd you think about the wedding? You was there. He was in it, y'all. He was in it. He don't like.
There's a reason we're not addressing this.
Why? What's the reason? I'm addressing it because I'm
can't stop you from speaking your
focused-
piece. This is
I'm
your platform.
Focused on that food that was so.
I cannot
amazing.
stop you from speaking your piece. This is your
The
platform.
food was amazing.
It was really
not
good
amazing?
food.
See, I'm feeling like y'all are disagreeing.
No,
with me.
I ate that
You were there,
shit
Cardo.
again
Was
today.
It good? Was it not good? Was it
No,
not
yesterday.
soul wrenching?
In this wedding and the food
We're not
was
asking about what your
delicious.
position was.
The
I'm
food
talking
was
about the
island.
He
food.
said it was delicious. Now you mad at him. You're so aggressive.
The
You got
food
calm
was
down.
delicious.
I be trying to rush him along because he's
You
long-winded.
said I was in the wedding. I just said what I
No, I
did,
said he
and
was.
then I said the food was delicious.
You gotta stop being so aggressive.
It kind of took too long to eat, but I'm not gonna talk about it.
Why it took too long to eat?
We were supposed to be there at 6. We didn't
Oh,
eat till
okay. But we black in these streets. You know when they
Other
say the wedding gonna
people's
start at
time
one
is
time.
very different from time
Right.
to eat.
So you
I've
knew
never
it was
been
gonna be
to
late.
dinner.
These are facts.
I've never been late.
These
to
are
a
facts.
So you knew right
I'm
off
usually on
bat
time
that it
for
was gonna
food.
be running late because we
Usually on
black.
time.
I already
dinner.
had
And
an
the
idea.
food is still always on time. If we started 30 minutes late, we eat 30 minutes earlier. I've never been late to dinner.
Boy, I was so tempted. I was just looking at the food when I seen that there was no women
Mama Kim
around.
had to pull me for pictures because I already had my plate. I opened the I was the one who opened the croissant.
Let me tell you what I. Let me
I'll
tell
be
you what,
bleeping
let,
that.
Let me tell you what I did. And I thought I was being
I was
slick.
finna eat.
I got me my first plate right, and I went and boxed it up and I put it in the car and I came back in line and got me another plate.
Yeah, we saw.
Mama Kim was like, "Oh, you on your second plate?" I said, "How you saw that?"
I was gonna eat in line if people weren't behind me.
Y'all love
Bruh.
making editing difficult for me. Keep going.
Nah, keep on.
It was amazing. It was so good. I'm still thinking about it to this day. I got this nigga a plate. Y'all can't see him. He in the audience. He's sitting there, and he ain't eat it yet. And I told him I was gonna eat that shit.
He didn't eat his food.
I don't respect the fact that he ain't eat that food.
He didn't eat the food.
He ain't never had Mama Kim food. No, I ain't eat it. It's in the refrigerator right there. It's in the refrigerator over there. Yeah, it is. I feel
I'm gonna eat that in a minute.
like
He didn't eat the food.
seriously. Pull it out.
Don't touch it.
Pull it out. Show the camera. Open it up.
Oh my God!
Open it up. Open it up.
You would have to lift it.
You see this? That's macaroni and cheese,
You didn't eat that food.
yellow rice, white rice, baked chicken, cabbage,
I'll be respectful.
potatoes.
Yellow and white rice?
Yes, I put them both in there
I did too. I did
with the
too.
gravy. She
I
had that.
mixed it together. Delicious.
Delicious.
Is that all you? Is that all you have to say?
That's all I got to say. Let's
Okay.
play this drinking game.
That's wonderful.
I like weddings because of the food. I'm not going to white people weddings. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. If you white and you my friend, I'm not coming to your wedding because you're getting catered.
Whoa, no.
And I don't want no
I've
catered
been to a
shit unless
catered
you-
wedding where white people made the food. It was very, very good. It cost an arm and a leg.
You paid?
Yes,
Goodbye.
it was $250.
I'm not going to no wedding for no white catering,
Wait,
and I got to
you were
pay.
invited to a wedding and you had to pay.
That sounds
I
like.
would have shot that shit up.
I mean,
I worked
Can we just
more
put this in
weddings than I've been
perspective?
to in
Wait.
my life.
Can we put this in perspective?
And
If
I
there was a
ate at the
black,
wedding
if there was a
already.
black wedding and they made you pay, would you have done it?
Yeah.
You would have done it.
Yeah.
I don't know many people
I
like you.
appreciate that because
what they told me it was for food. So like, you had me at food. So like, I'm okay with.
$50. How much food you get?
It was like 3 courses.
I wouldn't have done it.
3 courses.
It was the food amazing.
It was really good.
Was
Really
it
good.
$250 worth?
That's what.
Hey man,
$75, $90 a course.
That was my meal. I didn't even.
On meal.
Did you get to take some home?
I ate all of it.
Was there extra to have?
I don't even eat dessert and whatever that lemon cake
Was
shit.
it steak?
No, it was I had chicken. I didn't want steak because I don't eat everybody. Yeah, I don't eat everybody's steak.
I feel it.
Certain places I'll buy steak. I
They
don't,
serve it rare. I ain't like it.
yeah. And then if I ask for my steak medium, if it doesn't come medium, I pay too much. It's like I'm setting myself up for failure. Everyone cooks chicken at a certain temperature.
$80 a course.
She just did math.
Roughly.
Yeah, it was a really fancy ass wedding though. Like really fancy.
I want y'all to know that if y'all are sitting in the audience,
It was nice. Listen,
you
it
guys
was
in
a
the
really
audience
nice
are
wedding.
not on camera. They can't see you. So if
And I wasn't
anything, they
in
need
the
to hear
wedding.
you. Project when you
weren't
project
like a
when you
groom
speak.
or anything?
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's great.
Great.
I wasn't
work on
in
that.
the
That's
wedding.
bullshit. You gotta pay for your own meal at a wedding.
That's what they told me, and I paid it.
No, it's coming.
Coming.
It is.
Well, they
I
don't
would've
even
made
have
that
that
wedding
wedding
super
super exciting.
I don't go to weddings unless I'm singing in them.
You can either pay.
They told me the invitation. They sent me the invitation. They gave me the price, and it was like, if you want to come, it's $250. And I was like, well, what's the $250 for? They was like, well, that's for the meal. And I was like, okay, cool.
I won't be there.
So you could have went for free.
No,
I just won't eat.
only people that probably
I'm
went
bringing
for free is like
Popeyes
their
to the
family.
wedding.
You
Like
gotta explain that.
The only-
I'm gonna bring a basket
The
of
only-
You
chicken.
charge $250 for food.
Y'all eating, I'm
but
eating too.
You couldn't deny getting food.
the only people that were there for free were their family.
How many?
Why
people were
would
there?
you invite me
There's
to
a
a wedding?
lot
you
of
gotta
people
pay
there.
So everyone paid $250. They made a profit.
Oh man, they made big money.
It was basically their wedding gift.
We need
They
to think
made
like white people.
Big money.
I wouldn't.
Listen, when I tell you there was
If
at
we
least
thought
there
like
was at
white
least
people,
400
Not
people there.
damn nigga gonna show up to
The
our
church that
weddings.
they rented on, it was on 22nd Ave.
I'm just
and-
saying.
No, it was 47th
If
Ave.
you did the same thing,
No,
if you was getting married, if you did the same thing, you think any of your Negro folks gonna show up?
If I have a wedding and I don't want people to come, I'm gonna charge $1,000.
No, just charge $250 like you was
I don't want-
charged.
I'm charging-
Do you think they gonna show
Because
up?
somebody gonna pay
Answer
that
the question.
$1,000. I
No,
want you
answer
to-
the question. Do you think somebody gonna show up if you charge $250 a head?
Yes.
Do you think
Yeah.
people gonna show up?
Yeah.
You think Negroes gonna show up?
I mean, my family gonna show up because they're free, but my friends that want to come, they're gonna pay it.
They ain't gonna pay that shit.
Yeah, they will.
Your friends are dumb.
Niggas-
Imagine
Wait
if
a
it was like an
minute,
exclusive party.
You gonna pay it?
Yeah, he'd pay it. I know he would. Like I'm telling you, I know my friends would pay that.
Carter,
I
can
mean,
I-
at the same time, I know
They would talk shit to me.
if it's not
like,
y'all,
I'ma
if
get
it's
shit.
Not his brothers, I'm gonna be a group.
I got some shitty friends. I don't think none of my friends gonna show up.
Like I know my friends, they're gonna talk so much shit. Like, bro, you charge this, but they're gonna come. I
I
know
don't
they're
think
gonna
none
come.
of my friends gonna show up. If it
I'ma
ain't got
get
nothing to
shot
do
at
with
at
no
wedding.
naked man,
I'm definitely
they ain't
getting
showing
more
up for no $250.
I mean, it's a really fancy wedding, guys. I'm sorry that you guys don't have this type of upper echelon. That's a friend. I don't know what to tell you.
Sorry, you broke, nigga.
I don't know what to tell you.
Guess you don't have the clientele.
Yeah, really? Yeah.
You need
Anyway,
to stop picking on your friends, huh? Can I borrow $250, Cardo?
When will I get it?
I don't want to borrow it.
Never.
Let me just correct that shit.
As soon as I say when will I get it back,
I don't want to borrow it.
I just need $250, my boy.
yeah.
Friday I got you.
See there?
I got real niggas in my life.
Woo!
I don't know
Watch
what you
this.
got.
Watch this. Marquez, what the fuck is you doing? No. We don't do that.
I'm playing with my
No.
Wait a minute, what?
No. We don't do that. We're gonna have to edit this part out, but no. We don't do that. Would you?
Doing what?
Would you give me $250 if I asked you for it?
yeah on the payment plan.
No, I didn't ask to
Or you
borrow.
want Magenta 2.0, my boy?
Just to give it to me.
If I had it, I would.
If you had it.
If I had abundance.
How did you
of
not
money.
catch that joke?
Yes.
I got it.
What if you had it? What if you had it, but you didn't have a lot more than that?
Really upset.
I didn't care.
But you wasn't hurting.
I'd rather you not care than not
You
get
would?
the joke.
Would you ask why?
No.
You would just do it.
That's what real niggas do, man. I don't think you have enough good people in your life.
I don't think I do either.
I think this is very telling. This is very telling as to where we are with your
I'm
life.
worried about you, my boy.
How are we
Let me
good
see
on
your
battery?
contact
That
list.
battery.
I know if
pop
I
up
asked
yet?
you. I know if
So,
I asked you for $250,
So,
you get to me.
I got it. I don't care.
You wouldn't even
So,
ask me why.
Open your contact list. I'm gonna point to a random name.
Nah,
if
fuck
that
that.
person
Don't do that.
won't
No,
get
no,
We
it,
have
no.
iPhones that we've had for years. There are people
Yeah.
in this phone I don't even know are alive or
I
not.
don't even know.
I can't tell you if they're alive.
Oh, it stopped.
Yeah, we good. That's why we have people here.
He wouldn't have did that shit. He
Sure
would have been in
enough.
the bathroom taking a piss.
You are doing a great job. Look, he ain't even moved the mouse so the picture stay on the screen. You see what I'm saying? The nigga ain't even, you know what I'm
Right. Screen dead. Where you at?
saying? Scream man. Anyway, man, we gonna get into the drinking game or what?
Yes. Okay. Listen. This drinking game is like this. Someone comes up with a scenario.
Rico. REEKO.
Everybody knows, yo.
Well, they gotta get in the house.
You about to lose your job.
You about to lose.
Your job. Hey.
You about to lose.
Yo. Your job. You
Anyway.
about to-
All right, go ahead. Explain
This
the
drinking
rules.
game is I
Some
don't know
shit
if
you made
I'm
up
ready.
or it's like a real game.
I didn't make it up, but I'm making it up. It's out there, so people who college white folks probably know about this game. I'm always gonna say something really racist. Period.
What was racist?
I don't know, cause I said white folks. You know, it triggers people if I say Negroes.
You don't understand the environment we grew up in, sir. So you can't judge us.
Good stuff. So this is how the rules go.
I didn't grow up in Broward.
This is how
Something like that.
I asked.
You know better.
the grass is really greener on the other side in Broward. I swear to God.
I grew
I'm
up.
already uncomfortable with how they park in Florida. We had this conversation.
I grew up on Opelika Boulevard,
I grew up everywhere. Carroll City,
Carroll City,
Opelika,
Bunch Park.
Bun-
Parking
I was gonna say Bunch
on
Park.
grass.
Long story.
No,
It's
Don't
a
ever
Cardo
say that.
story. Don't worry about it. The drinking game.
the drinking game. So, damn, it took so long to get here. It took so long to get here.
Did it?
We're gonna
Wouldn't-
make up
it wouldn't be the
scenarios.
Pretty Not Sure podcast
It
if
would
we didn't
not
stay
be the
on
Pretty
point.
Not Sure
Like, this is
podcast
kinda what
if
we're
I could
doing.
not stay focused. So whoo, Jesus, I forgot what we was doing.
Drinking.
The drinking game. So the rules are: someone makes up a scenario. For example, who would most likely be the one to, for instance, get on a plane and go to a random place? Everyone, you don't raise your hand. You point your fingers at who you think would be the most. And granted, not everyone in the background of the audience know each other well, but whoever we do know well enough, you would know who would be able to fit that description. You point the fingers at that person. Whoever gets the most fingers pointed at them has to take a shot.
So essentially, you're taking a vote.
Yeah.
Love that
Mm-hmm.
for you.
Okay, that's that game. Or we can do it this way.
No, we can do it that way.
There's another game. I'm gonna give you a scenario. I say something, for instance, I make up a storyline, and the basis of the storyline is, for example, we're at a picnic, and I brought with me to the picnic a blanket, a picnic basket, and some wine glasses. And then you would have to continue the story, but you would have to repeat everything I said. I brought a blanket, a picnic basket, and some wine
And I
glasses.
carry
then
on
you carry on
and
and
add.
you add to it.
I
And
know that game.
Yeah,
I
whoever
got
misses
distracted this
out.
for a second because, and this is off track.
Right?
But
Right. So, what sounds like more fun?
the second one sounds more fun, but
Yeah.
I couldn't really hear all of the rules because I kept looking at your fingernails,
Right.
and all I kept thinking was girls would not like you near their vagina, and it just I'm distracted. I'm sorry. So
Well, I'm not 42.
Well, because he got his grabbers on.
Hey. You got babies?
right.
I love babies.
I actually like the
Let me
second
lick your
one.
babies. Yeah, the second one's out.
I like the second one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If y'all do the second one, I'm saying some out.
But I would much rather do the first one.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't want to play the second one just for fun, but for sake of viewership and listenership, I would rather do the first one.
For the sake of viewership
Because
and
people
listeners,
who are listening, it just seems like a lot to keep up with. You know what I'm saying?
they're going to play with us.
It will be.
I'm just thinking about.
They won't. They'll fast forward.
Yeah, that's all I'm thinking about. It's a lot to keep up with. That sounds fun to play though. Like we definitely got to play that.
But they can't see viewership and listenership alone.
You asked me which one I want to play. I told you the one I want to play. Now you want to hear the one I want to play. I picked the first one. I picked the first one.
Right?
Who picked the first one?
Be able to see us pointing.
I picked the first one. Who else picked the first one? You outvoted, sir. Okay.
How?
On your own game. 3 people to 2.
This
Maybe.
nigga don't count, and this nigga definitely don't count.
Of course, they'll pay it in turn.
You just an intern, bitch.
I said unpaid, so I don't even get to mention I'm unpaid. Just intern. Okay. Cool.
You can't throw options out there and get upset when someone don't
Then
pick
if you
the
pick the first,
option
if
you
pick the
wanted.
first option, then go ahead. You start it. Whatever scenario you want to come up with.
Every negative.
The
You
first
even
person
remember
to
the
quit this
names.
podcast, everybody point at him.
Really?
All right, so we got 1
One
pointed at me,
2,
2
3
pointed at
at you.
3 pointed.
You take a shot, nigga.
Why would I be the first to quit? This was my brain. All right, whatever.
Still undecided whether you want to do it.
For the record, the listeners, those 3 pointers,
Ah,
3
you
fingers
took the
pointed
big
at
one.
LT.
I'm so sorry.
I took the one with ashes in it.
You ashed in it?
Don't judge me.
By mistake.
Terrell probably did it.
You want that rinse out?
Too late. No, it's good.
We're here.
The other ones ain't got no ashes in it. He was just dumb that one time.
No, he ashed in it.
I ain't
didn't
asking your
ash in it.
shit.
You're here, but you don't have to be here.
Okay, next scenario, next question. The first person.
Cardo, you next.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh man, he's so fucking long-winded. God damn
It's
it.
gonna take
We're gonna
us
have to take
30
a commercial
minutes.
break.
Most likely to die in an unfortunate scenario.
What? I couldn't hear other people.
I gotta point at myself for that shit.
You don't count.
I was gonna point at myself, but I was like,
Nah,
I'm kind of looking.
I got you beat.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
So all fingers pointed at Solo.
You avoid comfort. Listen,
Except for the
literally
one who didn't
all
vote.
Fingers. 1, 2,
Only
3,
because-
I
4,
only pointed at
5,
you because I didn't want to be the one.
6.
Only
I
reason
just feel like you'd have too much fun, so nothing's really unfortunate for you. You'd be like, wow, look at that.
I only say Solo because
I just got a.
he
death
just
threat.
puts himself in so many situations. Like he never knows how his night's gonna go.
Right.
It's all whatever.
Last
Like
weekend, I had to go see a man about a goat. I don't want to talk about it though. Here's the shot.
alrighty.
You went to go see someone about time. See that shout out I just gave you? You see that shout out I just gave you?
The facts is the facts. All right, let's move around the room. You want to participate or you want to be skipped?
Why would I want to be scared?
All right,
Okay,
let's
come
go.
on, Valori. I said your name.
That out.
We going.
Oh, okay, let's see. So,
I'm trying to get her to talk louder. It just won't work.
I don't talk louder. I don't with that part. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry.
I'm ready.
Who's more likely to be caught on fire? No, not you. No,
Why?
out of you two.
Out of you two?
Wait,
No.
what?
He raised his hand.
So wait, you get to select who's the...
No,
Shit.
he raised his hand. Which of you are more likely to be caught on fire?
You're changing the rules of the game.
A la Michael Jackson Pepsi commercial.
Oh hell, you fucked up for that one. You fucked up for that one.
Yeah, take another shot. So all fingers pointed to Solo. Let's go ahead to
I don't like this
Marquez.
game no more.
So you're losing?
I'm gonna go ahead and hold this. Malfunction. Mayday. Mayday. All right, we're good.
Damn it, testicle difficult.
We got testicle difficulties, guys. All right, here we go.
Project. That's all I'm gonna ask you to do.
Skip. Skip.
We ain't coming back to you. We ain't got one more shot left.
Yeah, we definitely ain't coming back to you. Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just lay this down in that direction. Y'all just make it so difficult to edit.
This is not going to be muffled by the bear skin?
No, not at all. Actually, that shit picks up too well. Back, guys.
Okay.
Oh.
What you got? Let's just for shit's sake.
I ain't moving the mic again.
Go ahead. Speak
give me your
loud.
mic.
No. Speak loud.
Give me your mic.
Go ahead. No. Fuck him.
Nah.
You got to speak loud.
People gotta hear him.
No. Okay, then fuck you then. Out of us two, who's the most likely to lose 30 pounds? Out of us two.
Oh.
Come on, Cardo.
I'm thinking. Give me a second.
I don't have 30 pounds to lose, bitch.
That's my point.
I set it up.
But this bitch too lazy to go to the gym to lose it.
Right, so I ain't gonna lose it. So why you pointing at me?
Because you're the most unlikely to lose.
I said who's the most likely to lose 30 pounds. Thank you. You just want to point at me. Thank you. How about you redirect your finger?
So Cardo's pointing at a person that wasn't.
I demand another question.
Cardo's pointing.
Nope.
Cardo's pointing at a person that wasn't in the. So, like he wasn't.
You want another question?
Contestant.
How about this? Out of us two, Todrick and Solo,
Yes.
very clear,
Yes.
who's the most likely to eat some pussy?
It's one of my favorite things to do. Wonderful pastime. I'll drink to that. I'll drink again. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
is there some?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
I feel like that was cheating.
Yeah, it was cheating because y'all fucking offended me. He offended me. He just pointed at me because he couldn't wait to point at me. That's what I felt like. Did you feel like that? He couldn't wait. It didn't even matter what the question was. He was gonna be like.
I feel like Marquez is not paying enough attention to the rules to even know like what to do. So he just pointed at you out of like default.
I feel like it's very disrespectful.
I mean, he said he was the most likely to die in an unfortunate situation. then I thought she said like who would be the least likely to lose.
Is the
30
battery
pounds.
light on that phone already good?
Between them two.
Yeah.
Did the battery light pop up on that
The
phone?
options are very limited in the game because everyone.
Look at
else
that screen. Is that screen still good? Okay. It's off?
Go ahead. You give
We're
one.
good here.
Give me one. We got one more shot left.
Oh wow.
Two more really, but you want to include everybody in this or just us?
Fuck it. Let's keep it between just us.
Okay.
Seems to be more streamlined
He
that way.
finna do some gay shit. Watch. He's gonna be most likely to suck a dick.
We know you're gonna suck a dick
Who's gonna
way
be,
before.
Wait, who's gonna
I
be
ever
better
will.
at it though?
Well, I've never sucked a dick,
But
but I can't say that I'm not a pro because I've never sucked a dick. I could be great at. I could be a natural at sucking dick. Now, mind you, I never want to find out. It's just not my.
But you can be better than
It's
me.
not something that I ever want to know.
better than
But
me.
we can't say that I ain't the shit at it.
saying.
Naturally, I'm the shit at a lot of things I do.
I can talk a lot of shit, but
Listen.
the proof is in the pudding. I can suck the chrome off
The
a
fact
Cadillac.
is, first time I started shooting basketballs, I was a natural. I got good hand-eye coordination. I don't want to play basketball, but I'm just saying I'm the
Same
shit,
as me.
right?
First time I started sucking
So
dick,
I can't
was a
say
natural.
that he's the best. I don't care how y'all take that. I don't suck dicks, but how you know I ain't the champ? No.
If I didn't know he was a Capricorn, one comment.
I'm just saying. Don't count me out. Don't count me out because I ain't in the ranking now. Don't ever take me from the top. Okay. Don't ever discount.
You can hit an octave.
Since we were kids, I it is so weird. Let's get to my.
I don't sound. Stop.
I mean,
Oh shit.
I'll cut it. Like it's okay.
You talking to me?
Yeah, you just turned into a llama on camera.
A whole alpaca.
I can't help that. I can't help that.
Yeah, so I would never discredit my talents because I don't know all of them.
Ask your question, bitch, because goddamn it.
All right.
We're now looking at the greatest of all time, potentially.
Just saying.
I can set the chrome off a Cadillac.
If I was a gay, top tier, okay? They put me in the Hall of Fame. I'm pretty sure they put me in. I'm great. I'm great at everything.
God
But
damn.
anyway,
Fucking a cigarette.
I'm trying to think of my question, man. Because I don't want to make it something simple. I want to make it really objective.
Oh God. Any hamburger. I'm sweating. What a towel at?
Your laugh. I wish people knew how long he's laughed like this. Like, since I was a kid.
Oh God.
It's the weirdest. Listen, that shit would turn a whole room up. Cause it don't matter what was said, everyone's now going. This. Who would be the first to die from alcohol poisoning? Me or Solo?
You. I just told her over the phone. I was like, bruh, his liver is screaming to get out, but they can't get through the fat molecules.
That was said off camera. We had an issue about it being said off camera. You brought it back on camera, so you want to have it. Are you okay with me?
I'm okay with you.
Oh,
you said what? You pointed at me.
You said Solo barely drinks.
Outvoted me, so.
Why would you think that I would die from alcohol poisoning?
He's kind of lucky.
He is lucky though.
Yeah.
Bro, you lucky as fuck.
Y'all want to talk about my luck?
You got some luck on you.
Night, and he was like, we just hit a medium. I could have died.
Y'all want to get into my
got
luck?
some luck on you.
Like
Yes,
you want to get into my manifestation?
Take your shot because you lost that one.
I feel like that'll jeopardize it.
Take your shot and then yes.
It never jeopardized my luck because for years since you've known me, have you never heard me say the words, "Hey, I'm blessed"?
I have.
I don't say that for
I've
fun.
never went against that either, and I feel like talking about it.
He said, I'm blessed.
I'm blessed. Ain't got shit to do with you. I'm blessed as a motherfucker. I'm telling you, I'm blessed.
I ain't gonna die.
I'm blessed. You might die first. I'm blessed. I told you.
Woo, Jesus.
Go to the bathroom. That's what you're doing? Go to the bathroom
No,
again?
sit your ass.
Nah, go
down.
pee-pee. Go pee-pee.
No, what'd you do?
Go pee-pee. You just blank camera. Fine.
He literally was in the middle of the
great.
story.
It's always
he was
good.
Getting ready to tell a story.
It's always good. It's the 17th time going to the bathroom in the middle of our fucking podcast. It's okay.
Oh, not today, just the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
No, today.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
Today. Look, he pee for a long time. Sound like you frying chicken.
Can y'all hear that?
Yeah,
Anyway. I always have to edit. How long you had him in?
Like 2 hours.
You gonna put it back in?
Yeah.
Yeah, take him out.
Oh, she couldn't wait. Ah, thank you.
It hurts so bad.
I gotta wait for him to come back. You know.
Y'all don't know what's going on for the listeners.
No,
and
this is
the
not
visuals.
gonna be here. This is another fucking break that I
Okay,
gotta
well.
fucking cut out.
She's taking her rubber bands out of her braces,
First of all, it only took me 2 seconds.
and I'm
to
making
do that.
faces.
I got really fast, okay?
You will never close no doors.
You know,
Don't even mic yourself back up.
he never mic'd himself.
Cardo, how much it costs for an Uber to get you back to where you came from?
Use Lyft.
Okay.
I need to leave.
How much it
I'll
costs?
walk.
How much it costs?
Walk until your feet hurt. Walk until you have no soles at the bottom of your feet.
I've
okay?
walked the soles off my shoes.
Too lit.
Go ahead, call yourself a lift. You fired.
Say that.
Get that rag out of the camera.
It's in the camera.
In the water.
What?
Get it out. We not sponsoring. They not sponsoring us.
They could.
They not though.
But they could.
What I said.
They could see they rag on the camera. Just let
The water's not sponsoring us.
Is it out?
Yes, it's out. Thank you.
Don't stress me out.
That's just tacky.
I can feel my
You got something to say about tacky?
I don't
We
know
can put
why
you on
he's
camera
He's
with-
really
with-
angry.
You okay?
He's not
No,
usually
I'm
angry.
not okay. Because I don't like people arguing with me when I say to do something. Just do it.
He's not usually angry.
Huh?
I have some chicken. You want some chicken?
Chicken.
I have some dressed conch.
I can't eat that shit.
Okay, I made it. Oh, rice.
I can't eat a conch.
You want chicken?
What kind of chicken? I'm gonna eat his soul food. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's
I'm gonna eat his wedding food. That's how I'm gonna express my anger to you. I'm gonna eat your motherfucking food that I got for you.
So when we start, we're gonna cut. So we're not gonna do it
Yeah.
back.
We can cut this.
I'm gonna tap and then
We can cut my
tap
anger.
like that. You're just
Because
gonna
you're
go.
going to cut this anyway. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing okay?
I'm doing great. This is the first portion of this podcast was one of our first. Well, I can't say it was fluid, but it was really good. Right? And then he got angry.
Why though? It happened
When things don't go my way,
So you basically you're a brat, is what I'm hearing.
yes.
Okay, I can respect that.
Okay.
Alrighty. So
Now that we got that settled,
We're gonna do this last shot.
yeah,
and you're not gonna get up again.
you
I
just
told
won't
y'all.
stop bringing it up, and then
Go ahead, tap me.
You want me to
So we're gonna do our last shot.
We're gonna do our last shot.
You got
Who's
one
gonna
more?
I got one more over here, but it could be for either or one of us. Does anybody have any interesting scenarios or questions?
Yeah,
or,
somebody pick the best.
Who would die during sex?
Why are you dying?
It's always death. Okay, who would die?
So
during
the question was, if you guys couldn't hear him, who would most likely die out of me and him, out of LT and Solo? Who would most likely die, Todrick or Solo, while having sex? I would say it would be you because,
Y'all gotta vote.
because you have more sex than I do.
Nigga, what?
I think you have more sex than I do. I don't have no. I've been doing
this.
this.
So funny, he might have a heart attack.
Wow, you think his sex?
I'm
would be-
waiting on the last vote. Or is it all three? Is it unanimous?
I feel like I just don't know enough, so I'm just gonna.
You feel like it?
Yeah, sorry.
Come on, no. What'd you say? What'd you say,
Yeah,
Cardo?
point
You did? Can I get an explanation? I want an explanation.
Yeah, I want to know too.
Why do you think he would die? From having-
Well,
Let the jokes fly. I know you got them.
well, I think like he's thinking more like, oh, it's because I'm fat, I'll get a heart attack, or like stuff like that, like cardiovascular. I really just think
No, I don't have that.
he's just. I feel like he has fun sex. From what I've heard, he has fun sex.
What have you
What
heard?
have you heard?
What have you heard?
And so from that, people that have fun sex,
We
have
not
sex more
skipping
frequently.
past. What have you heard?
What have you heard?
Was this from me?
Y'all are not gonna be monetized.
Some of it
Nope.
Making that clear.
from you, some of it from other people.
Not on this one.
You don't have to say these other people's names. But give me what you've heard.
So I've heard you and your dog, tag the chick.
I win that one. There you go.
I drank it.
Don't want to go into it? I hear you.
Yeah, I don't want to go into it.
You
You have a question?
Huh?
You have a question?
No.
What is that?
Okay, it's a hand. It's not a question. So I feel like because y'all got off topic so much, both of you should take a penalty shot.
There is no penalty
There
shot.
is a penalty
we always
shot.
Get off
It's
topic.
not recording.
Cool, great.
All right, it's starting back.
Penalty shot.
There is no penalty shot.
there is.
We are always going off course.
But
That
it's
is just what we do.
But I've never been here before, so I feel like since I'm here on this one occasion, penalty shot.
Are you think I'm afraid of a shot?
I don't.
I
I
ain't
think you
scared
need
of a
one
shot.
though.
Oh, yeah, let's drink it out of my glasses. Yeah, let's get to it. All right, you were saying?
Great, thank you.
So, this is coming to the end of our segment. I honestly, at this point,
It has been derailed.
don't care anymore. Okay?
I am pretty not sure if this is going anywhere.
Well,
We might lose the 2 viewers that we have.
No credits.
We have 122.
How many people watching?
Don't discredit our growth.
I'm just saying.
Don't discredit our
They
growth.
may
We
say,
started at nobody.
Yeah.
This is true.
I feel like more people are willing to go to
I
hell.
didn't even start the podcast.
Finish that sentence, please.
more people are willing to go to hell watching us
Okay.
than they are willing to go to heaven not watching us.
Oh.
How do you feel about that?
I've heard someone texted me and told me, "Yo, I watched 2 episodes of your podcast, and I'm going to go back and watch the rest of them. You guys are hilarious." I didn't even start this to be funny. Like, I didn't want to be funny. I knew, like, there's a certain part of my character that my personality is humorous. Like, I'm funny to my friends, but I never share it. So to know that someone's willing to spend an hour to watch that,
A whole hour.
that's enough for me to keep going. But honestly, you know how this started, man. This is a goal. I set out a goal to.
But
I
we
want to
have these
see.
kind of conversations all the time off camera.
Yeah, this shit is nothing different from us. Like, I just want to see, can we complete something consistently for a certain amount of time?
Yeah.
I don't want to sit and think about how to do it. Let's just do it. We'll figure it out as we go.
The
So
formula,
the fact that people are following and subscribing and commenting and listening, all on some idea that I came up with, like, let's see if it's possible, that's amazing to me. So I don't think we're gonna lose any listeners, because I understand that if you followed my journey online, you know something wrong with me. Okay, accept it.
something is fucking wrong with you, dog.
That's okay. They ain't gotta be right. And if you listen to this podcast today and you walked away feeling like you are a pure genius from the things that you learned, you got stuff that you can tell your friends and amaze them, then you know what?
Yes.
You welcome. But if you walked away from this podcast and you feel stupider than when you came,
You feel like unsubscribing.
he is so sorry.
I am pretty not sure.
But if you want to know which one we give a fuck about the most,
We're pretty not sure.
yeah, there you go. Interrupt now.
There you go.
Fucking interrupt now.
We're
You
pretty
did it
not
the first
sure.
time. I can't never get a clean outro.
No, we can't get a clean intro.